Morning YouTube, Baubles on a lot here. Sunday, 14th, just getting some kangaroos early in the morning before we do the round table discussion later on. That's Dyson, Dizzy's son. Billy Longarms, the local alpha male at the moment. Hello, yes, one of the youngsters. And this young fella has got himself a name now. This is Dorphin. That's known as Dizzy's orphan, because I'm pretty sure Dizzy's not around. This fella's spending his days on his own here close to the hut. He now gets up on the veranda just like his mother taught him to, and his uncle taught him to. Hello. Would you like a piece of bread? There you go. That's a boy. So about a week ago, a couple of times the kangaroos went streaming through the clearing, obviously disturbed by something. I don't know whether it's been a fox or a pig or something. But yeah, a predator seems to have got Dizzy. In any kind of a runaway contest, she would obviously be the slowest out of all of this mob because she's the only one with old wounds on her feet. So yeah, I think Dizzy's a thing of the past. But we saved Dorphin. I hope Dorphin's old enough to get by just on grass, because I don't think any of his aunties are going to be giving him any milk. Here you go. That's a boy. My kettle's whistling. It's bicky time, isn't it? Oh, don't you want a bicky? What about you, Dorphin? Yes, you're good at using your hands, aren't you? Here we go. That's a boy. Oh, yes, you do like that, don't you? Yes. Yes. You're a good little boy. And your cousins. Bit of an acquired skill, this. Throwing biscuits like a frisbee. Exactly, precisely. Notice Mrs. Dogface takes hers away. And Billy Longarms is pursuing Mrs. Whitetail with amorous intent. Bird's got that one. That one went under. Looks like this is just going to be a feeding movie. You had enough bickies, have you? Had enough bickies? Okay. What's the story, boss? Want another one? Oh, you don't want another one of them. They really are a nice mob. So yeah, it's a pity that Dizzy's succumbed to predation of some kind, but we kept her alive long enough that this little fellow went from being a bulge in a pouch to almost a yearling. And hopefully he's learnt enough and he'll be able to hang around his aunties and cousins and half-brothers. And he's big enough to be fast enough to keep in front of the foxes. And he should survive. He might even grow to become an alpha male in his time. Mightn't you, eh? Little Dorphin, Dizzy's orphan. And like I said, he spends a lot more time hanging around the hut than the others did. But so did Dizzy. But after a feed like this at this time of the day, it's doubtful that they're going to be around at 20 to 10 when the round table discussion begins. Don't know who you want to fight, do you? Dyson chewing his cud, mixing his bread and bickies in with the grass he was eating all night. Young fellas offering to play fight with each other. You've got control of them, have you? Eh? You're the tutor. You're the instructor in manhood. Showing these youngsters how to behave. Stop that, he says. Now, he's big brother or uncle to all of these youngsters. Stop it. You really want to try, he says. You're having a good time and you're doing a very good job, Dyson. What's the matter? Clearly there's something going on out there on the other side of the tree line. Okay, Dyson's off. So who's here to look after you? Ah, Mrs. Whitetail and Mrs. Dogface. No, it's Kerry and Mrs. Dogface. Between them, 1, 2, 3, 4 Joeys. Over there, I don't know who that is. I don't think it's Billy Longarms, but there's a great big kangaroo rubbing his chest on a flax lily. And facing off against him is Dyson. And watching is Dolphin. Look at that. I can rub my chest. I can stand up tall. I hope he doesn't get the shits with me for being here. Might have to rely on Dyson to save me neck. Otherwise I'll have the proverbial kangaroo-sized hole in me, as my daughter often says will be a likely event. Yeah. Okay, Dyson's barked at him. Okay, that was a bit unusual. And we have an identity. It is Billy Longarms. And he seems to think he wants to pay court to Mrs. Whitetail. And that's Mrs. Whitetail's Joey off to the left-hand side there. Okay, and there goes Dyson taking the little boy Joey, I think. No, Joey stopped. He doesn't know whether to watch Mum or go with his uncle. Ah, it's a never-ending, fascinating parade of events when you live with kangaroos. Waddles on a lot to YouTube. Okay. So she's told him she's not interested. Come back to the Mothers Club. Or old Billy Longarms. Give him the cold shoulder. You did, didn't you? You give him the cold shoulder. Ciao.